أقبل على الناس فقال هل تدرون ماذا قال ربكم؟ قالوا الله ورسوله أعلم. قال أصبح من عبادي مؤمن بي وكافر، فأما من قال مطرنا بفضل الله ورحمته فذلك مؤمن بي كافر بالكواكب، وأما من قال مطرنا بنوء كذا وكذا فذلك كافر بي مؤمن بالكواكب. Allah's Messenger ﷺ led us in the Fajr prayer at Hudaybiyah after a rainy night. On completion of the Salah, he faced the people and said, "Do you know what your Lord has said?" That means revealed. The people replied, "Allah and His Messenger know better." He said, Allah has said, in this morning some of ibadi, my slaves, remained as true believers, and some became disbelievers. Whoever said that the rain was due to the blessing and the mercy of Allah is the one who believes in me and disbelieves in the star. And whoever said that it rained because of a particular star is a disbeliever in me and a believer in the star. Reported by Bukhari and Muslim. So here, the Prophet ﷺ, as you know, he went for Umrah. And the mushriks to stop him. You know that incident. That's Umrah al-Hudaybiyah. And finally they arrived at agreement that this year you should not go to Makkah, you come next year. So the Prophet ﷺ, he removed his ihram and he shaved his hair and they went back. Of course, the Sahaba, it was difficult for them. So when he told them, that's the end of it, we cannot enter the haram, and you should remove your ihram, shave your hair, they were reluctant. They didn't do it immediately. Why? Did they mean to disobey the Prophet ﷺ? No. They were hoping maybe Allah will send something. Everyone was wishing maybe Allah will reveal to him, no, go to Makkah. So he went inside, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He went inside and he complained to his wife, Salama. He said, I told the Muslims to shave their head and none of them responded. And Salama said, don't blame them, O Prophet of Allah. You know what they are going through. Just go and you start shaving your hair and they will follow you. You understand? And this is also a lesson for all the husbands, that you have also to seek advice from your wife. Talk to your wife. Here the Prophet ﷺ, and he is a prophet, he went to his own wife and he said, what can I do? And he didn't tell her, oh, you don't know, you are a woman. No. He did exactly as she told him. He called the barber and he started shaving. When the Sahaba saw him, everyone started shaving the hair of the other. And the narration says they were always nearly to kill each other. Were angrily, because of you. You didn't, you were reluctant. You understand? Out of anger they were just shaving each other like that. They regret that they didn't respond immediately. So in the Hudaybiyah, the Prophet ﷺ, he prayed the Fajr. And then he said this. It rained. So some people said, see, still because of what they used to believe before. You understand? So some they said, we had the rain because of this star. Some they said, no, by the grace of Allah. So Allah revealed to His Prophet, some of my servants have believed, some they have disbelieved. Some believe, some disbelieve. Those who believe are the ones who said the rain came down by the grace of Allah. Those who said by the star, they have disbelieved in me. Disbelieved here, it means in the sense they are ungrateful. Ungrateful. Like in the other hadith where he says, the woman, yakfurn al-ashir, that women are kafirs. Yakfurn. They make kufr. Doesn't mean that they are disbelievers. It means they are ungrateful to their husbands. Because when you attribute it, say because of the rain, that shows lack of, you don't show gratitude towards Allah. Understand? And also it can be a real kufr if you really believe that this is because of the star itself is sending the rain. So some remained as believers and some became disbelievers. Whoever said that the rain was due to the blessings and mercy of Allah is the one who believes in me and disbelieves in the star. And whoever said that it rained because of a particular star is a disbeliever. And also, it can be understood that yes, he is a disbeliever. And here the Prophet ﷺ, not necessarily talking about the Sahaba themselves. He's just informing them this is what he received from Allah. You understand? Not necessarily that they said this, the Sahaba. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling him, some of my servants, which means human beings, when this happens, they attribute it to me. And they say by the mercy of Allah. Some, they attribute it to the star. So whoever attribute to the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this a person who believes in Allah. And whoever attributes this to the star, he believes in the star and disbelieves in Allah. Al-Bukhari and Muslim also have similar hadith from Ibn Abbas radiallahu anhuma, where it has been said that Allah revealed the following ayah, which is in Surah Al-Waqi'ah, ayah 75 to 82. When some said that it rained because of such and such a star, فَلَا أُقْسِمُ بِمَوَاقِعِ النُّجُومِ وَإِنَّهُ لَقَسَمٌ لَوْ تَعْلَمُونَ عَظِيمٌ إِنَّهُ لَقُرْآنٌ كَرِيمٌ فِي كِتَابٍ مَكْنُونٍ لا يمسه إلا المطهرون تنزيل من رب العالمين أفبهذا الحديث أنتم مدهنون وتجعلون رزقكم أنكم تكذبون. So I swear by mawaqi', the setting or the mansions of the stars. And verily, that is indeed a great oath. Because Allah swears by the locations of the stars. If you but know that this is indeed an honorable recital, the Quran, in a book well guarded with Allah, which is Al-Lawh al-Mahfuz, which that book with Allah none can touch but those who are pure from sins, a revelation from the Lord of the Alameen. It is such a talk, the Quran, that you disbelievers deny. And instead of thanking Allah for the provision He gives you, on the contrary, you deny Him by disbelief. So here, Allah sent down this ayat when He says that I swear by the locations of the stars. And this is really, subhanallah, also another aspect of the scientific miracles in the Quran. Because Allah swears by the locations of the stars. And science tells us today what you see is not the star, it's the location of the star. A star already vanished, but what you see is the light is still traveling. What you see is the location of it. No wonder, because the one who talks is the creator. Understand? The one who speaks is the creator who created everything. And this is indeed is a great oath if you just know. And this Quran, إِنَّهُ لَقُرْآنٌ كَرِيمٌ, noble Quran. And this book is in Kitab Maknoon, preserved book, which is the Lawh al-Mahfuz. That book, no one touches it except the Malaika, al-Mutahharun.